What up guys, Kothis, and I have another short video for you all today. Today I'm just going to go over combos. Now I have 60 hours into this game, 60 hours just with Greatsword alone, not to mention the amount of time that I put into the beta, but we're just going to say as base game goes 60 hours with the Greatsword, and I'm just going to continuously play with it and get better and better and better. And what I want to make sure that people understand is that there are all kinds of different combos that you can use. Now I know me and all the other Greatsword mains, you guys are legit players, you're understanding what's going on with the game, and you're getting some good combos. If you guys have some serious combos that I don't go over in this video, please leave them in the comments, because I would love to learn from you guys as much as maybe you'd want to learn just by clicking on this video. Now what we're seeing right now is training grounds. I know that the game hasn't been out that long, so I don't want to showcase a boss that no one has seen yet, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I chose to pick elite mobs that I feel like can be difficult for most players because they are very annoying for me anyways. So here I am just beating the hell out of them with the Greatsword combos. Now this is some of the best combat that I have seen in a game in a very long time. It's up there for me, like Devil May Cry and Ghost of Tsushima. Those two games are flawless combat. I love those games. But this is really strong, and it's starting to take a big place in my heart as far as Greatsword combat. I would love to see other great weapons like hammers or axes, but you know, I'm absolutely enjoying the way this works. And I just want to make sure that you guys get the max amount of damage in a very short amount of time with this weapon, because once you get the Greatsword going, dude, you are literally guts for Berserk. Alright guys, if you just want to copy and paste everything I have, we're going to go over light attacks first. This is the two things we're going to go over right off the rip, so let's just go ahead and get into this. Keep this short. So your normal light attack comes out like this, right? And I don't think you should ever be using that normal light attack. What you should be doing is A, dodging in and then hitting light attack twice, or B, sprinting in, holding light attack, and then hitting light attack again. As you see, you have multiple attacks right there that come out very fast versus just doing this. All right. Now, if you're going to do a dodge, you want to dodge in and you do your double attack and then hold right bumper again or light attack again and do a massive hit, or you dodge in, spin once, and then hold it, and it will do a double attack with a charge attack at the end, and it comes out much faster. You could definitely do this with the sprint as well. You come in, just hold right bumper again. I'm still holding, and it just spins out twice. Now, if you want, if you're in the middle of a fight and you're dodging, you want to get something else a little bit heavier, you can dodge in and hold right bumper, and it will do the flip, and you hold it again and it will do a double attack. It's a nice little combo. And this little flip right here, it dodges attacks. So at any time you can dodge attacks just by sprinting or dodging and holding right bumper. All right, now we have an understanding of the light attacks. We're going to string in heavy attacks combo. So we're going to start off with the dodge first. So first off, we're going to dodge in, hit light attack twice, and then hold right trigger for a massive mortal blow. But you can actually make this come out faster. So dodge in, hit right once, and then hold right bumper, and then hold right trigger, and then hold right trigger again, and slam. Another way to do this is off the sprint. So we're going to run in, and we're going to hold right bumper again, and then hold right trigger, and then hold right trigger again. Massive damage. It's very easy to do this too. A lot of these will be based off a charge attack of you just holding right bumper and or holding right trigger at the right time. So one more time, I'm just going to show you. We're going to dodge in, and when we do, we're going to attack and then hold attack, and it's going to be very fluid like this. Dodge in, attack, hold attack, then hold heavy attack, then light attack again, and then hold right trigger again into right trigger again if you have the time. Massive attacks for no damn reason. Okay, now we're going to start spending some of our points and adding our main abilities into our light and heavy attacks. The first one is Knight's Veil. I love Knight's Veil. I feel like most people should be using this. If you're not, that's okay. It's not a big deal, but it is solid damage and extra damage for no reason. First off, let's just show the normal heavy attack. Fully charged heavy attack does good damage. Now let's see it with Knight's Veil. Knight's Veil first into a fully charged heavy attack. As you can see, we create aura, and that aura does damage. Now it doesn't just stop with the heavy attack charge. You can also charge a light attack and it creates aura. You can also dodge in and it creates aura when I'm holding. Anytime you're holding a charge with a light or heavy attack, it creates aura. Just like this. Now one of my favorite things to do in a fight is to dive in, hold light attack, hold heavy attack, do Knight's Veil, and then hold heavy attack again. All right, now that we understand Knight's Veil, we're going to go over Inner Fury. Inner Fury is solid for any Greatsword user. I went over this briefly in my last video. I didn't really show any gameplay of it, but it is a very, very good way to sneak extra damage in, and it also allows us to charge faster. And like I said in my last video, you're going to be charging 90% of your attacks with a Greatsword. That's just what the Greatsword's all about, is getting the charge heavies out and the charge lights out. Normal heavy attack comes out pretty slow. This is a fully charged heavy. As you can see, it came out pretty slow. Once we do Inner Fury, you get multiple attacks that pop off at once, and you charge much faster, as you can see here, and it also makes you charge your light attacks much faster as well. What I like to do is come in with Knight's Veil, into Fury, into a full charge heavy, and that does massive damage right there. And when you're doing the Fury, the enemy will stay staggered as it keeps getting hit. All right, now that we have seen both of those, I want to go over Breakthrough. Breakthrough is huge. It is a gap closer and very, very good on slow weapons like the Greatsword. There's other variants of this in other games, and I use gap closers quite a bit, especially if I play like something like World of Warcraft with the Warrior. I have a gap closer, and it is very, very similar to this. I love this. I feel like a lot of people will enjoy this as well because it's hit multiple times as long as you have it completely maxed out. You can use it as an opener if you want. Coming in, go into a light attack, into a charge heavy. Or you could be mid-combo, do your heavy attack, and as you knock them away, you can go into it, catch them, hold it, and slam them again. This is a very solid choice because it just has really good range and really good damage. All right, last thing I want to go over is Armor Breaker into Heart Piercer. Heart Piercer you're going to use a lot just because you are doing heavy attacks out of your parrying, and you're going to be parrying quite a bit with the Greatsword. You could definitely play a dodge playstyle. I just feel like Greatsword's at its best standing and throwing out parries and returning damage as they're attacking you. Okay, now I'm going to show Heart Piercer in action. We're going to get a parry. As you can see, it staggers and pushes us back. That's when we're going to use Breakthrough, so I'm going to wait for him to come again. Heart Piercer, Breakthrough, set him back into Knight's Veil or Fury, into a full heavy attack, into Breakthrough again, and finish him off. Alright guys, that pretty much sums it up. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps this channel out a lot, and it helps me out a lot. In the future and or the next video, I'm probably going to do a build guide, and it's going to be based off armors. Now, I don't think there's one armor that beats them all. I don't think there's one build that beats them all. It is based off you, the player, and your overall playstyle. I think there are multiple builds for the Greatsword and every other weapon, with that said. So we'll get into that when we can. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the future. Later, guys.